Right, let's play a little game this week. Can you guess where we are? We're in Thailand, obviously. We're in a big city. We're not in Bangkok and we're not in Chiang Mai. We're in the south. There are beautiful golden mountains, incredible temples like the one behind me, Thailand's largest mosque, some of the most delicious, authentic Thai food you've ever seen, and of course the most friendly locals in the whole country of Thailand.
Kai-Tod Decha,
Bye, bye, bye. Thank you so much. And the best part is, we've got company. Well, if you haven't guessed it yet, we are in Songkhla province, deep in the south of Thailand. It's home to the vibrant city of Hat Yai, colourful old towns, amazing islands, beaches and mountains. This place really has it all. So come and join Gary and me as we spend the next couple of days in one of the most friendliest places we know, where the food is spicy as hell, the views are next level, and the smiles are bigger than anywhere else.
Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.
Right, so we've just landed in Hat Yai, and first port of call is a nice little coffee shop. This trip came about, by the way, last week. We were on a little boat trip. We haven't seen each other for a couple of months. We were just having a good old catch up, and you said to me, you know, like, have you thought about going back down south anytime soon? And I said, you know what, mate? The one thing that I cannot stop thinking about is Hat Yai fried chicken. And you said, well, should we go there?
Let's go.
Let's go.
First of all, I said, oh, I know, you said I really want fried chicken. And I said, oh, I know I had Jai fried chicken in Bangkok. And I was like, hold on. Well, what's the point in going to Bangkok?
Yeah.
When we can just fly down south?
We just jumped on a little Thai Lion Air flight. Cheapest chips, 60 minutes, down the coast, and we're here now. 10 o'clock in the morning, and we're having a nice coffee in the jungle. And then we've rented a car. Gary's rented a nice car. It's got Bluetooth, so we've got our tunes on. We've got 48 hours to enjoy it. Let's have our drink. Let's get our caffeine in us. And I think first point of attack.
It's got to be fried chicken.
It's got to be fried chicken.
It's got to be fried chicken.
Yeah. So yeah, me and Gary jumped in the rental car and we nipped into town. We couldn't check in till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so this gave us plenty of time to head over to Kai-Tod Decha, one of Hat Yai's most famous fried chicken joints and definitely one of the best restaurants we've ever eaten in. The good thing about eating with Gary is he's straight into the kitchen. He asks the chef loads of questions and drills them about how they cook it and how they prepare it, what's good, what's fresh, and then he orders for us. And then Gary will probably make a really great video just about fried chicken. So I'll show you kind of like his process of how he makes videos. You're just making sure it's not poisonous. This restaurant's quality, absolute quality. What I really like as well is outside, loads of biker groups come up from Malaysia, come up from Singapore, come up from Kuala Lumpur, come down from Bangkok. They all come here to have fried chicken. I mean, when you're having a long, sweaty motorbike drive or a rally, this is something that you can literally base the whole trip around.
Come in, fried chicken and a volcano Thai tea.
Yeah.
And you're back on track.
Oh, here we go, here we go. Oh. Wow.
Fish fry.
Oh, a big fish!
Yeah.
Gary's gone mental with the food here.
Move.
Oh, he wants us to move to a bigger table.
Yeah, well, let's just move. It'll take us 2 seconds. Yeah. I think Gary wants to move table just because it's quite awkward. We've got lights and it's not very good lighting for Gary's video, so we're gonna move over to a different table. That's better.
Yeah, this one's got my name all over it, guys, and one of my favourite dishes in Thailand ever. And I don't care what country you're in, sweet corn and chicken are a marriage made in heaven.
In certain countries, if you turned up with your camera and started filming, people would be looking at you like, what are you doing? Not allowed to film in here. In Thailand, they go over and beyond to make sure that you can make the best video possible. Oh, wow. Mark Wiens taught you that one, didn't he?
There you go.
why don't you film a shot on your camera facing here?
Yeah.
I've got this angle.
Yeah.
I'll just give you all of my footage and you can take all of mine, and then, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's fair to say that Gary and I had the most incredible feast. We only popped in for some fried chicken before we checked into our hotel, but we were just made to feel so at home, and the chefs kept bringing out dish after dish.
We're just going to cut for a sec before you pick that up.
Okay.
What I may now do in a sec is take my camera off and then get you eating a couple of dishes.
Yeah.
Just to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah. Professional.
And maybe you can just hold it for me in a sec.
Sure. We had our work cut out trying to film the best video possible for Gary's channel, but I think we got there in the end. My mouth's on fire. I'm gonna have to go get a can of Coke. The hardest part was trying to find space in our stomachs for all of this food. Of course, I will link Gary's video below so you can check out in much more detail this delicious restaurant and why this part of Thailand is so famous.
Kai-Tod Decha อร่อยมาก
Bye. Thank you so much. Bye.
มาใหม่นะคะ
We've actually finished. We've said our goodbyes. We've taken our selfies. We've tried to pay. They wouldn't let us pay.
Good job we said we liked it before, wasn't it? Before they gave it to us for free.
We were like, no, don't be stupid. Give us a bill. I'm paying. They didn't give us a bill. They
Do you know
wouldn't
why
let
I
us.
think they didn't charge us? Not because we're making a video, because they could see how much we liked it. And that's what he said to me. You happy? We're happy. You're happy.
So yeah. But like I was saying, even though we've done all of that, you forgot to film an intro. So now we have to pretend that we haven't eaten here and film an intro for Gary's video.
Sweating. I've got.
Here we are, hotel room. I think it's called Indigo. Yes, Indigo Hotel. Found it on Booking. It's clean, it's bright, it's cheap. But me and Gary aren't really in the mood to have a nap. Even though after that huge lunch we could probably do with one, we're gonna go straight back into the car and keep exploring. Up to the only place to come in Hat Yai, which is the beautiful Buddha statue overlooking the whole city. Not only is it a beautiful statue and a beautiful temple, there's lots of people here meditating and ringing the bell. It's very peaceful, very quiet. You can hear the wind blowing through the trees, there's beautiful flowers and a great view of the big Hat Yai city centre and the distant mountains that surround it, and then in the distance is the ocean. So Hat Yai, you just said it off camera, it's a tasty little number, isn't it?
It is. It's just coming back here, because I haven't been here for like, it's probably as long as you haven't been here.
It's been
especially
3 years.
up to this bit, it's probably been 4 years since I was up, for maybe 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot how good this view is. It's absolutely incredible, and we've just spotted another place where we're going to go on the way to Songkhla, I think, right?
Yeah, there's a beautiful, well, you'll see in a minute. We'll head down there. We're going to go to Songkhla, maybe get something sweet.
Yeah, I know. 100-year-old ice cream shop.
What do you?
Might not be 100 years old, but it's old.
I just turn around a second, right? Look at the colour of the sky against the Buddha. Isn't that the most
Unreal,
beautiful thing? Like, only in Thailand do you get that colour blue sky. I feel
It's
like.
just, I know, against the gold as well.
Yeah,
like you say.
it just hits differently, doesn't it? There is a cable car here, but you're not really feeling it, are you?
I'm not on it at all, to be honest. If we were doing a live stream and people gave me like $1 million baht, I'd probably do it. But
Yeah, Hat Yai it's like, it's the Chiang Mai of the south, you know. It's
It
a
is,
big
isn't it?
city. Can't recommend Hat Yai enough, guys. Honestly, we love it. And we've only been here a couple of hours.
I wouldn't say it's the best city in the south, but it's in the top 1.
I didn't come here last time, but there's this awesome golden head of a dragon. You can go in. Feels like you're in the set of Aladdin. Remember that first opening scene where the big lion head comes out of the sand? Only the worthy can enter. And they got monkeys here. Keep your wits about you. just a short drive outside of Hat Yai, is one of southern Thailand's most striking religious landmarks and on the way to our next destination, so we pulled over to take a closer look. It's often called the Taj Mahal of Thailand for its grand architecture, and it was only completed in 2001, but because it blends Middle Eastern and Thai styles together, it's probably the most beautiful mosque in the entire country. It wasn't until I flew the drone that Gary showed me the arrow on the floor. Apparently this is a Qibla indicator pointing directly towards Mecca, which is the direction that all Muslims face when they pray. Anyway, 15 minutes more down the road, we got to the old town of Songkhla, a colourful retro place packed with colour and delicious food. And we'd come here for a few reasons, mainly to eat, and Gary had a few places in mind. And it turns out the chicken was actually a dog. A quick message from the sponsor of my channel, Squarespace. If you need to build a website for any reason in 2025, it's never been easier than right now, especially on Squarespace, thanks to their brand new AI-led feature, Design Intelligence, which will build the website for you. You just tell it who it's for, what you're trying to do with it, and then it'll just build it in a matter of moments. And then of course, like my website here, you can add your own videos, add your own pictures, and it's really simple and easy to do so. And if you need to update the website at any time, it's so easy. I just recently wrote a blog post. Even using the Squarespace app, I was able to amend how it looked on mobile, and again, that was really easy. You can build an online store, you can start selling products, start selling services. Now, not only is it really fun to build a website and it's completely free to do, but when you are ready to go live, make sure to come back to this video or click the link in the description because you'll get 10% off your first website or domain thanks to Squarespace. And let's get back to the video.
Well, I couldn't bring Paddy to Songkhla and not take him for my favourite ice cream. So we are now at ice cream in a jar. I said it was 100 years old. I mean, it's pretty old. I'm not sure it's 100 years old, but it is a classic coconut ice cream served in a jar, as the name would suggest, and it is perfect. So it's a nice, hot, boiling hot day, and we need something cold to cool us down before our next savoury stop.
I actually thought this was like a noodle shop. Doesn't look like it doesn't shout to me ice cream, but apparently that's an ice cream shop.
You can actually buy the jars, 55 baht each. I might have to get a couple. And this lovely lady is going to be doing our ice cream. So I have it with fresh egg yolk as well on top. You can get it with the fresh egg yolk on top.
Right, let's order our ice cream. I think Gary's gonna have to take charge of this one. Gary, what do I put on here? Cornetto?
Yeah.
$1.99 with flake with monkey's blood. What have you ordered then?
I've ordered you one with Milo on top.
Ooh.
And I've got one with the raw egg yolk.
You maniac.
Alright, so as mad as like raw egg sounded, yeah, now look, as soon as it hits, it's frozen. So like, it just adds another layer of richness, you know? Now I do sound like a Miami watch.
Almost like a Cadbury's cream egg.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, that's really good.
Right guys, now on to the Thai curry in a banana leaf. And onto the beach.
That was a roaring success. And look how busy it is. I don't know if you've ever been to Phuket Old Town, but Songkhla is like that, except there are no tourists here whatsoever. It's just me and Gary walking around, meeting the locals, looking at some of the cool artwork. Although this is one of the coolest ones, but unfortunately they allow parking for some reason in front of it. So it's blocking the view of this particular beautiful building. Without the artwork anyway, just every building looks like a work of art, doesn't it? Yeah, honestly, Songkhla Old Town is such a hidden gem in Thailand's southern coast. It's a historic trading port where Chinese, Malay and Thai cultures all blend together and have done for centuries. All of these colourful shop houses date back over 200 years, and this whole area is still pulsing with life thanks to its vibrant street art, the family-run cafes. Look, if you're watching this right now and you're in southern Thailand and all you can see is tourists, then you're in the wrong place. Come down here.
This is the most beautiful looking little restaurant. We're actually too hungry, too full I should say, to eat. This just looks pretty as a picture. This is such a beautiful, underrated part of Thailand. Okay, behind me Gary's found a really cool spot that he's been wanting to go back to for years. Now, because we're quite close to Malaysia, one of the most famous dishes in Malaysia is nasi lemak. Nasi lemak, right? Well, they do a version here in Songkhla, a Thai version wrapped in banana leaf. But we're going to get it to take out because we want to go to the beach and watch the sunset.
Nasi lemak ใช่ไหมครับ
Okay. Thai nasi lemak to go. So yeah, welcome to the beautiful beach here, Samilia Beach. About 30 minutes from the city centre of Hat Yai itself. So it's not exactly in the city, but it's not far. It's really not far. It's beautiful, nice, long stretch of sand, loads of activities for the kids, flying a kite, making a sand castle, swimming, climbing over rocks, having a picnic, or going for a little pony ride. I do love this part of the world. The deep south of Thailand. I'm actually planning to come down here maybe on Zelda on my motorcycle and redoing the deep south and do it justice, because I was rushing around like a blue ass fly because I had 77 provinces to explore when I first started this channel, and this was right at the beginning of my exploration, and I wasn't really that good at storytelling and I wasn't really that good at filming, and I was just rushing through every province I could because I was thinking it's just going to take me forever. But now I've remembered how much I love it down here. There's a really famous statue of a mermaid that the locals take pictures with, but actually it comes from a very famous story of fishermen that used to think that they had loads of mermaids living here in these waters, but I think it turned out that it was just the dugongs. But the mystical story of mermaids even reached as far as Thailand. But I think no matter where they were, whether they were mermaids in Thailand or mermaids in the Bahamas or mermaids anywhere back in the day, I think it was people getting confused with dugongs or manatees.
As the sun was setting, me and Gary found a place to sit and enjoy our Thai-style nasi lemak. The video I linked earlier where Gary and I ate fried chicken also documents this delicious meal, so if you do want to see our review of nasi lemak on the beach here in Songkhla, click the link and watch it after this one. It was sweet, it was spicy, it was absolutely delicious, and one of the best things we ate on this entire trip. And we washed it down with a few cold cans of beer from the nearby 7-Eleven and watched the sunset over this beautiful part of the world. Man, it is so good to be back in the deep south of Thailand.
That's probably one of the best things I've eaten in a long time.
That, honestly,
Like, no bull, that was unbelievable.
I know I said I don't want to offend anyone, but that was better than anything I've eaten in Malaysia. Like any nasi lemak that I've eaten in Malaysia, that was probably better than.
Here's to southern Thailand, the real southern Thailand. Not Phuket and your touristy places, but your deep south, Songkhla.
I've got quite a lot of Dutch viewers, and some of my Dutch viewers, when I put my Hat Yai video up, were like, "Oh my god, I can't believe you went to Hat Yai. Oh my god, I can't believe." And I was like, "Why?" And they said, "Oh, it's on the red list for travel from Holland." I didn't even know that it was considered dangerous here, like at all. The most dangerous thing about Songkhla and Hat Yai is the food's so delicious and the people are so friendly that you might never ever want to leave.
I love it when you finish the sentence, you know, transition to the next shot. I bet you speak like that to Finley, don't you? And that's why you'll never ever grow up to be a good boy. End scene.
End scene.
Good morning. Day 2. We have woken up nice and early because we're going to go film a video, a breakfast video, right? Last night, after sunset, came back into Hat Yai, found a really cool little cocktail bar, had a few craft beers, played a few
Games?
like guess what I'm thinking of in 10 questions, drinking games. Had a couple of sherbets. And yeah, we're gonna attack today. We're gonna begin with a very local Malaysian style breakfast.
Yeah, Malaysian style breakfast. We've got curry with roti, and they also do a few other bits and pieces like nasi lemak, etc, etc. So we'll try a few different dishes.
Lovely. Coffee first or coffee after? Or before or during?
All of the above.
Gary's found us very, very delicious looking breakfast joint. It's called Khalad Halal Food. Roti and curry with a fried egg. That's the one I've chosen. I think Gary's ordered a few other little bits and bobs. They do a really nice little curry selection. So we're starting our day with curry. But this is how they do it in the south of Thailand and in Malaysia. And it just looks really good. Gary's in the kitchen filming with the girls, making up the rotis. It's just such a nice place to be. They're so friendly, they're just so nice. Oh, thank you so much. Wow.
Rice, salad, toasted coconut, chili, sambal, black pepper, chili.
Come join me. Do you eat this with your hands or? Nearly.
Nearly. You don't have to worry about me, mate. I'm a pro.
Am I a bit dark there? No, I'm just bright. It's because it's dodgy lighting conditions today. We're really struggling with the lighting here. We could go inside, but it's a bit dark. Yeah, once we'd faffed around and got the right camera angles and the right lighting conditions, we filmed Gary's video, eating delicious Malaysian-style breakfast in Hat Yai. I will link it below. It's not actually live on YouTube as I'm editing this, but I hope Gary releases it because, well, we spent ages filming it. We had so much food. Some curries, some spicy chilies, this like rice floss, this rice sambal dish. It was incredible. Something that you would get in a fine dining restaurant. Honestly, so intricate, so spicy, so just incredible. Obviously we had rotis, 3 or 4, maybe 5 different types of rotis with curries and fried eggs, iced Milos, iced coffees, even deep fried bananas with chocolate sauce. It was just such a feast. First thing in the morning.
Yes, first stop, a resounding success. Khalid restaurant, stick it on your list. Great hospitality, great food, and a great experience. Now, on to the next spot.
Yeah, back in the rental car and back on the road, we had one more destination that I wanted to revisit before we flew back to Bangkok in the afternoon. This beautiful island is called Koh Yo, and it's actually on a lake, even though it looks like it's in the middle of the ocean. This is just a huge lake, one of Thailand's biggest lakes, and yeah, it's not actually the ocean. This beautiful island is connected by Thailand's longest concrete bridge. Didn't know that until I just Googled it right now. But this island is beautiful. It's got loads of delicious seafood, which is why we're here. But there's viewpoints, there's lots of guest houses, and this island is just another great excuse to come down and explore the beautiful province of Songkhla. That is a big plate. Maybe that's why it's 430 baht.
Yeah.
Okie dokie guys, we've just been killing some time. We've checked out of our hotel and we've driven about 25 minutes outside of Hat Yai. Basically it's an island in the middle of Songkhla Lake and they do a lot of farming here of seafood. I think Gary knows which fish in particular, I'll ask him in a minute. And it's a really beautiful place with lots of temples and viewpoints. I have been here before and what I like about it is it's just a beautiful place to come and watch the world go by, and all of the floating villages and floating houses and floating farmhouses. It's quite unique to this part of southern Thailand, and they do really good seafood. We're not really that hungry, but we've just decided, because we just wanted to kill some time and enjoy the view, we would support this business. We found a nice little restaurant. So you were saying they farm a certain type of fish here?
Yes, they farm Pakai, which is clown featherback fish. which is the fish that's traditionally used in Thai fish cakes. But they also, in these all these nets out here, is barramundi or
what we ate yesterday.
What we ate yesterday. There you go. Also prawns, like the little sweet prawns we had in nasi lemak.
Oh look,
they come from here. Yeah, they're squid eggs.
I wasn't expecting that.
That's why it was another reason why it was expensive, I think.
Ah, yeah, we paid 430 baht for a plate of squid. Never mind.
Yeah, the little anchovies we ate yesterday, they come from here. The squid, not squid. The squid does, yeah. Creamy.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, we are almost about to finish our street food adventure here in Songkhla. We'd had a great time, we'd eaten some incredible food and met some amazing people, but we still had one more stop to go. We couldn't go back to Bangkok without revisiting Kai-Tod Decha, the delicious fried chicken place we mentioned earlier in the video. But this time we were getting takeout.
We got the goods. We can't go back to Bangkok empty-handed, otherwise we'll get in trouble with the old ball and chain, won't we?
Yeah, the old trouble and strife.
And once Gary had returned the car rental, we got to the gate and we were just waiting to, sadly, go home.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is a wrap. We have now finished our 2 days down here in Songkhla province, exploring Songkhla, Hat Yai, Koh Yo, and just having the most amazing time, having the most incredible food, meeting the most beautiful people.
Yeah.
I mean, even how many smiles and waves and winks have we been getting just in the airport here? Because they're seeing that we've got our takeaway and they're like giving us mad respect.
And if you want to know whether we were being truthful about our first stop yesterday, we had to stop on the way to the airport and get a whole bag to bring back with us. So I'm actually tucking in as we speak, and we're getting extra respect from the staff because they know that we know about Kai-Tod Decha.
We've also been talking about how we need to do these little trips more often. You know, just go to the airport, get on a flight and go somewhere in Thailand that we haven't been to for a long time, or that you've never visited before, or that I've never visited before. There are places that I've never been to. Just because I've been to every province doesn't mean I've been to every town, every village, every lake, every beach, whatever. So let us know in the comments, where would you like us to go next on our next little weekend getaway?
I know. We'll come up with maybe out of the comments like 4 or 5, and then you can put a community post up and they can vote.
Yeah. So if you haven't already, check out Gary's videos about our time in Hat Yai. I'll link them in the description. They would have been up for a couple of weeks because I'm a bit behind with editing and stuff. And obviously subscribe to Gary if you haven't already. I've forgotten. I was supposed to say congratulations on getting 100k when we got in the car.
Thank you, buddy.
Congratulations.
Thank you. You got me over the line.
You got yourself there, but we helped you out a little bit, obviously. But it's so good. I'm so happy that you finally crossed that one, and now it's on to 200k. Never ends. It never ends on YouTube. Yeah, we've had a lovely time. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. Hit like, and I'll see you soon from another beautiful part of Thailand.